Everybody get cozy and warm. It's a little brisk. It's a wonderful day. My name is Mary Delamar Schaefer, and I'm here to provide a brief introduction to someone who we all love. So I met Stan in 2010 when he came in as a council member, and I was a staff person in Salt Lake City. There's always some trepidation when you get a new council member. You never know what's going to happen to you. So I learned very quickly that Stan worked in a very consistent way. One thing he always did was he was insistent that we meet with the constituents, insistent that we meet on the ground and see the problem so that we could really all understand what was going on. He was persistent. If a problem went to a council member, it was never simple. So you had to be persistent in order to get to the end, and he always kind of helped us along. Keep thinking about it. How can we solve that? How can we get there? And the very most important thing is Stan is kind. And kindness goes a long way in my book. So he was kind to the constituents, and he was kind to us as staff people. And as a result, we wanted to be better people. We wanted to solve the problems in our structure and make things so that they could solve problems with people in the future. And I love working with him. So it will not surprise you to know that he is my personal and professional trusted advisor and someone who I love dearly. Stan Penfold.
Ollie is excited today. Everyone says, well, it's early. And I said, well, actually, you know, the big election is in June next year. That's the primary. So that's not that far away. Thank you, Mary. Thank Missy for letting us gather here. I love the people of Salt Lake City. I mean, I actually really love the people of Salt Lake City. I love my neighbors. I love the young couple that's just moved into the neighborhood with the new kids. And I love the neighbors who moved here many, many generations ago from the old country. And they raised a family, and they are now living out their final years in the neighborhood where they have always lived, next to the young couple with the new kids. I love the diversity of Salt Lake City. I love the new immigrants of the Liberty Wells neighborhood, and the young people of East Downtown, and the hipsters and the artists of Central 9. I love the people who are reviving the West Side neighborhoods like Glendale and Poplar Grove. They bring soccer and amazing food to share. I love the neighborhoods of the Marmalade and the University and Sugar House and 9th and 9th, and pretty much every neighborhood in Salt Lake is a neighborhood anymore. And that's a good thing. I have a good friend who recently moved here from Bountiful to Rose Park because she and her husband wanted to get back into the city. She has only been there a couple of weeks, and already the neighbors have all been over. They stop to talk in the yard. They stop after work and before work. They check in. They know who's coming. They know who's going. My friend asked me, is this normal? She barely knew her neighborhoods, and all the time she lived in Bountiful, she barely knew her neighbors. I just said, welcome to Salt Lake City. That is the norm here. I love that we live side by side, and that we care about each other, and that we enjoy each other, and that we truly appreciate the uniqueness that makes Salt Lake City a really wonderful place to live. We share many things as neighbors. We share a great love of the outdoors. We share a desire to improve our world. We all want clean air. We all want affordable housing, good schools, good transit, better roads, and good government. We want equal access and opportunities for everyone. And we know how to share what we think. My years on the Salt Lake City Council help me understand just how much people like to share what we think. Exactly what we think. What we really need in Salt Lake City is leadership that listens and leadership that really cares. My campaign for mayor will look different because, frankly, I am different. I know how to listen. I want to listen. I actually receive great joy from listening and sharing and creating things together. So that is why I'm kicking off this campaign by listening. I will be coming to a neighborhood near you soon to listen. And I want to hear from you. I want to hear from the wonderful and diverse neighbors who live here in Salt Lake City. And then I know how to make things happen. I know how to work with others to get things done. I know how to do a free, fair transit day when everybody said it could not happen.
Yeah.
I did it. Thank you. Thank you all the people who helped me do it. I know how to plant trees and grow community gardens. I know how to help small businesses, like this one right here that we are in front of today. I know how to partner, and I know how to help people come together. Possible things like rename 6 miles of a street in Salt Lake City. My years on the city council and my many years at the Utah AIDS Foundation have convinced me that we have a unique ability and a unique opportunity to thrive. One of the things that truly makes a better city and better people and the best neighbors. I want to leave you with one of my favorite quotes of comes at the end of a landmark and very brilliant Larry Kramer play, Angels in America. Pryor is the main character, and he has AIDS, and he has barely survived. He speaks at a time of darkness in the country and absence for those who govern. He speaks in the time of severe neglect of leadership and of responsibility. In a time of government ignorance and incompetence, in a time of much anger and anguish, very much like today. Pryor says, "We are not going away. The world only spins forward. We will be citizens. The time has come. You are fabulous creatures," says Pryor, "each and every one. And I bless you more life." The great work begins. Thank you all. You're interested in the campaign. I know you want to volunteer. I know you want to sign up. Standformayor.com. Go to standformayor.com. And I know you all want to make a donation or contribution. Thank you very much.